Welcome to our channel. I hope this video is useful.
Intermediates 1 Number 3. This Indonesian restaurant is nowhere to be found. Grammar.
The focus of this lesson is asking for help and seeking additional explanation.
Permisi Pak, saya sedang mencari sebuah restoran di sekitar sini. Kalau berdasarkan peta letaknya di sebelah minimart, tapi saya belum ketemu dari tadi. Apakah Anda tahu, Pak?
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a restaurant around here. If it's like on the map, the location is next to the mini-mart. But I haven't been able to find it. Do you have any idea, sir? Asking for help and seeking additional explanation.
Apakah Anda tahu? Tahukah Anda?
Do you know?
If you're asking someone for information from but are not sure whether he or she knows the answer, you can start by asking.
Apakah Anda tahu?
Which means do you know or do you have any idea? Another similar phrase is,
Tahukah Anda?
After this, you can say the matter or the information you want to know about. For example,
Apakah Anda tahu tentang komputer?
do you know anything about computers?
Apakah Anda tahu letak rumah makan Nusantara?
Do you know the location of the restaurant Nusantara?
Tahukah kamu tentang permasalahannya?
Do you know about the problem? Person you ask may answer you with,
Tahu.
I know.
Tidak tahu.
Don't know.
Tidak terlalu tahu.
Do not really know.
Tidak tahu sama sekali.
Don't know about it at all.
Apakah Anda bisa? Bisakah kamu?
Can you?
Get additional explanations, you can start by asking.
Apakah Anda bisa? Bisakah kamu?
Which means can you or are you able to? It's like indirectly asking could you please do something if you are able to. For example,
Apakah Anda bisa mengajarkan saya mengirimkan dokumen lewat email?
can you teach me how to send a document through email?
Apakah Anda bisa menunjukkan jalan menuju ke restoran itu?
Can you point out the way to that restaurant?
Bisakah kamu memberitahu saya bagaimana ceritanya?
Can you tell me about the story?
Menurut, berdasarkan.
Use.
Menurut, berdasarkan.
Specify the source of the information.
Menurut,
The equivalent of according to, while,
berdasarkan.
is based on in English. You can put this phrase before the reported information in a sentence or use this phrase when passing news from one person to others. For example,
Menurut dokter, keadaannya sudah membaik.
according to doctor, the condition has gotten better.
Berdasarkan peraturan hotel, kita harus membayar biaya pembatalan.
Based on the hotel's rules, we have to pay the cancellation fee.
Menurut teman-teman saya, tinggal di Indonesia lebih nyaman.
According to my friends, living in Indonesia is more convenient. Sample sentences.
Tahukah kamu cara pakai kain batik?
Do you know how to wear a batik cloth?
Menurut kakak saya, harga baju ini terlalu mahal.
According to my older sister, the price of this clothing is too expensive.
Bisakah kamu menceritakan saya kejadiannya?
Can you tell me about the incident? Cultural insight. Foods and restaurants in Bali. What to expect. And Bali Belly. If you are planning to visit Bali in the future, you may wonder what can you expect to eat there, or if the food will be okay. You may have heard that Indonesian foods are generally spicy and maybe not so hygienic. Well, it is pretty common for visitors to have abdominal pain, diarrhea and vomiting, so prepare to be really picky about what you eat and drink. If possible, choose food from nice establishments such as 4 to 5-star hotels, or any good and respectable restaurant, and always drink water from a sealed bottle. Avoid anything that's sold from the street stalls and avoid adding ice cubes to your drinks since most likely the ice cubes were not made from clean water. Washing hands is always necessary after going to the toilet or handling money. But no matter how careful you are in picking your meal and staying clean, you may still get an upset stomach or diarrhea easily. One of the reasons being that your stomach might not be prepared for exotic foods. You have to prepare by bringing anti-diarrhea medicine. It happens to me almost every time I visit Bali actually. The very last time I visited Bali, I had prepared anti-diarrhea medicine from Japan. Turned out, it didn't help at all. So I switched to a local medicine called Norit, activated carbon, for treating diarrhea and food poisoning, and this medicine worked wonderfully right away. When you visit this beautiful island, maybe eating Balinese cuisine is on your to-do list. But don't be surprised if it'll be challenging to find Balinese cuisine in Bali. In Balinese culture, eating out is not really a custom. Instead you will see more Indonesian cuisine from Padang, Sumatera, which is halal, and Sunda, West Java. Many Chinese, Japanese, and Western foods are available too. Be sure to ask the locals about Balinese cuisine. And if you do find one, I'd recommend the babi giling, suckling pig, and sate lilit, minced meat sauté, usually pork or fish. Why pork? Isn't Indonesia's religious majority Islamic? Yes, but Bali is mainly Hindu. Useful expression.
Pesan teh botolnya 1, jangan pakai es ya.
I'd like to order 1 teh botol, with no ice please.
Kosakata.
Vocabulary.
Terbakar. Terbakar.
To be burnt, to catch on fire. To be burnt, to catch on fire.
Informasi. Informasi.
Information, explanation. Information, explanation.
Pinjam. Pinjam.
To borrow, to borrow.
Ampun. Ampun.
Pardon, forgiveness, mercy. Pardon, forgiveness, mercy.
Restoran. Restoran.
Restaurant, restaurant.
Ketemu. Ketemu.
To meet, to meet.
Pantas. Pantas.
Reasonable, reasonable.
Keterangan. Keterangan.
Information, explanation. Information, explanation.
Konon. Konon.
Word has it, word has it.
Wisata. Wisata.
Travel, travel.
Contoh kalimat.
Sample sentences.
Rumah itu terbakar pada hari Senin pagi.
That house was burned on Monday morning.
Informasi itu sudah tersebar di seluruh kampus.
The information has been spread around the campus.
Saya ingin meminjam VHS ini, tapi saya tidak punya pemutar VHS.
I'd like to borrow this VHS, but I don't have a VHS player.
Mau pinjam mobil saya?
Do you want to borrow my car?
Dia meminta ampun atas perlakuannya yang kasar.
He is apologizing for his harsh behavior.
Restoran favorit saya adalah Subway.
My favorite restaurant is Subway.
Suasana restoran itu menarik banyak pelanggan belakangan ini.
The atmosphere of the restaurant has drawn a lot of customers lately.
Kita belum ketemu selama setahun.
We haven't met for a year.
Keluarganya sedang diberi keterangan oleh dokter.
The explanation is being given to his family by the doctor.
Saya mengumpulkan keterangan dari internet.
I gather information from the internet.
Konon, Nyi Roro Kidul merupakan ratu cantik yang menguasai Laut Selatan Jawa.
That said, Nyi Roro Kidul is a beautiful queen who ruled the South Ocean of Java.
Orang Indonesia sangat gemar melakukan wisata kuliner.
Indonesian people really love doing culinary tours.
Penggunaan frasa kosakata.
Vocabulary phrase usage.
Ya ampun.
My goodness.
Ya.
Is an interjection, usually used to call someone who is far from the speaker, which in most cases is God. It's like hey, God, or oh, Lord, and
Ampun
is a noun meaning pardon. forgiveness or mercy. So all together,
Ya ampun.
can be translated as oh my God, forgive me, pardon me, my goodness, or simply geez. We use this phrase in informal situations. This phrase cannot be used in formal situations. And there's no formal version of this kind of expression. For example,
Ya ampun, sudah jam segini.
oh my goodness, I didn't realize the time.
Pantas saja.
No wonder.
Pantas.
Means reasonable and
Saja.
means just or only. So,
Pantas saja.
is one way to say that's reasonable, that makes sense, or no wonder. This is used in formal situations. There is a similar expression,
Tidak heran.
also meaning no wonder or not surprising. This also used in formal situations. Another common way to say no wonder is
Pantesan. Pantesan.
is considered informal or rather colloquial. But you can use this expression pretty much with everyone, unless you are talking to a potential boss, prospective client, or someone you have huge respect for. Using colloquial words in Indonesian doesn't necessarily make you sound rude if you know when to use them. Instead, they will make you seem more approachable, down to earth, and friendly to others. For example,
Pantas saja dia tidak masuk kerja hari ini.
no wonder he didn't come to work today.
Percakapan.
Conversation.
Permisi Pak. Saya sedang mencari sebuah restoran di sekitar sini. Kalau berdasarkan peta letaknya di sebelah minimart. Tapi saya belum ketemu dari tadi. Apakah Anda tahu, Pak?
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a restaurant around here. If it's based on the map, the location is next to the mini-mart, but I haven't been able to find it. Do you have any idea, sir?
Mbak tahu restoran itu dari mana?
How do you know about that restaurant?
Dari buku panduan wisata ini. Ini dia.
It's from this travel guide. Here it is.
Boleh saya pinjam sebentar?
May I borrow for a while?
Silahkan, Pak.
Go ahead, sir.
Oh, kalau restoran ini sudah tutup. Tahun lalu sempat terjadi kebakaran di minimart itu. Dan toko-toko sekitarnya juga ikut terbakar.
Oh, if you're talking about this restaurant, it's already closed. Last year there was a fire at that mini-mart, and the surrounding shops also got burned.
Ya ampun, pantas saja.
My goodness, that's why.
Tapi konon restorannya sudah buka lagi di daerah Sanur beberapa bulan yang lalu. Tapi saya belum tahu pasti di mana letaknya.
But supposedly the restaurant has been reopened in the Sanur area. But I don't know exactly where it's located yet.
Tidak apa-apa, Pak. Terima kasih atas informasi dan keterangannya.
That's okay, sir. Thank you for the information and the explanation.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.